One thing that stands out to me about CW is oftentimes CW will sit back and he'll be gathering his thoughts. And I've probably seen this half a dozen times since I've been here as the county administrator, where he's been a county commissioner. And you can see him winding up and prepping to respond to an issue. And when he stands up, and it's almost like he stands up even when he's sitting down, because he just kind of commands the situation. And he will just be so succinct and so capable and so informed in dealing with a particular issue. And it kind of comes out of nowhere sometimes. But it comes at the right time, and it comes with the right delivery. And it's just really unique. It's a unique trait, and as I said, it's probably 5 or 6 times that I've seen this. I know he did it with the Gold Ray Dam issue when we were dealing with a lot of political pressure and public pressure on both sides of the issue. And if you go back and watch the tapes from that, you'll see what I'm talking about. Where people came in and talked, and he just sat back and listened to people, and he really valued people's input. He listened, and then he organized for himself this whole series of responses to the multiple amount of input that he received, and it was really fascinating to me that he was able to do that in the manner he did. I'm going to miss his friendship. I'm going to miss seeing him around the office. The professional roles that we both play in the county, they go without being said, really. I mean, we're both going to do our job, and we're going to do it to the best of our ability. But I'm going to miss his friendship. We had the opportunity to travel multiple occasions to Washington, D.C. to lobby at times, to speak with Congress people, congressmen and women, and work with the National Association of Counties, mostly regarding O&C issues and timber issues. But we went, one year we went, and we probably spent 12, 13 hours in Congress and just walking the halls and talking to people. And I mean, I was just dead tired. And we got ready to leave, and we got in the taxi, and he said, "Okay, we're going to Mount Vernon." And I mean, I was just dead. And I thought, I hadn't ever been to Mount Vernon, where George Washington lived. And he decided we were doing it. So we went out to Mount Vernon, and he just took the time to share his personal knowledge about George Washington with me, and his respect for that particular person and individual, and why. And we went through this whole, kind of not guided tour, but tour of the whole facility. And he pretty much provided the guided tour. He's so knowledgeable about past presidents. He's studied a lot about past presidents, and just those types of things where they're outside of work, but they make working with him unique. I appreciate his wisdom. I'm still young in my career, even though I worked for 20 years. He's been through a lot, and he has a lot of sage advice for me. He really is a mentor. He's almost like, like the father away from the father, kind of almost at times. But then he's also very respectful of our professional relationship. He values my input and my judgment and my recommendations and my characteristics and traits. And so it's just, I don't think there's one thing you can value most about CW, because he's a multifaceted person, and person that has, very unique and broad-ranging life experiences. I think that CW really deserves a lot of praise for all of his accomplishments. His job's a hard job. Anybody who works in politics is always put out for extraordinary amount of scrutiny and judgment, and he's mostly dealt with that in a positive manner. There's no doubt in my mind, like it affects anybody who does the job, that it affected him. And the fact that he's made it to the point in his life where he's here ready to retire and is doing it on his terms after having gone through everything he went through is very honorable to me. And I'm real proud of him. I'm certainly going to miss him. We love him here at the county. I personally love him. I have a lot of respect for him, and I hope to be able to continue to have a friendship with him, well into the future.